which must enjoy. There's a generation which is suffering. And because of that, we are not realizing our full potential because all our eyes are on corruption. We don't have leadership which is able to unite people, which is able to go back to the founding principles of the struggle. They have lost the founding principles of the struggle, yet a generation coming on board is taking on them and so forth. Whether you like it or not, Nelson Chamisa is young. Okay, Nelson Chamisa is young. There are a lot of young people who are unemployed, who are suffering at the end of the day. At some point, there's political fatigue where you constantly are voting for one party. Even those within that party realize we're not getting anything. They can dance, they can scream, wanonganidza. You can go and meet one in my church, but Zrimoyo mewa naombo fwaka ziziva. Zimbabweans have mastered the art of understanding their politicians. If we show them our cards, they will beat us up, but we will beat them in the ballot box. It's a secret. It's a foregone conclusion. Today you read that Job Scholar has been arrested, but the person who made noise, who was ZANU PF, the councillor, who provoked and who beat people up, has not been arrested. God sees and God will act. Election day is coming.
So we need to constantly remind the leadership of ZANU PF that it's time up. It's now late, and the dark hour is quickly approaching, and they need to begin to pack their bags at this moment. They need to begin to vacate the important offices at this moment in time, because a generational change has come, and President Nelson Chamisa does hold a generational mandate. We are not going to tire. We are going to continuously pester, and we are going to continuously tell them the truth, as Honorable Mliswa has actually said. We know that sometimes it's biased, but the message remains true. The message remains the same, that this old guard is tired. This old guard is run out of ideas, and we need to constantly remind the supporters of ZANU PF to say, the time for your leaders is gone. The time for your leaders is up. It's now time for a generational change. It's now time for a new generation to take over. It's now time for a new leadership to actually come and grab power in 2023. So 2023, we are not going to miss this opportunity to actually change the prospects of Zimbabwe, to actually change the government of Zimbabwe, to actually bring in a serious government, a government which is going to deal with the problems of the people of Zimbabwe as it is supposed to. So I have no doubt in Advocate Nelson Chamisa. I trust him, I believe him, and I believe he's the right candidate to actually take Mnangagwa down in 2023. So it's going to be an interesting year. It's going to be an interesting moment, because we are going to have the dictator versus David. So it is going to be a very, very, very interesting moment. Let us register to vote. Let us continue to mobilize for people to register to vote. Let us continue to rally behind change, because change is coming. Your family must be integrated into change, because it's time for Zimbabweans to know that what they think is something which is extraordinary. They will know that these are basics in a new Zimbabwe. There are a lot of things. Owning a car is something which is a basic need. Going to school, to university, boarding a plane, going to vacations, these are basics which the people of Zimbabwe should just enjoy without being rich. You don't need to be rich for you to be able to go to Victoria Falls, for you to be able to go to Great Zimbabwe, to Kariba. You don't need to be rich. Tokwem Kosi, there is a lot of activity which is going on there. Our people don't afford. Our people don't have money to actually go there for camping, for sporting activities, for hunting activities, for fishing, for exploration. They don't have a lot of money to actually hire some boats and enjoy themselves there because of the economy. This is the time the people of Zimbabwe begin to realize that going for tourism is not something which is done by the rich. It is a basic thing where the poorest person should afford to actually do that. And who is going to do that? It's Advocate Nelson Chamisa. So you see that free education is something which must not, which people should not beg. It's something which should just happen automatically because of leadership. And Advocate Nelson Chamisa is going to make sure that he delivers that free education, from primary level to university. People should be trained for free. So it is a good and a wonderful moment and a wonderful opportunity for us in 2023 to actually change the prospects of the Republic of Zimbabwe, to change the economy of Zimbabwe in 2023. We don't need to miss this. Is Honorable Mliswa said, we have a mandate, we have a task to fulfill these words, because this is the truth. ZANU PF is overstayed and they need to go now. In 2008, we defeated them. They resisted. But right now, this is the perfect moment for them to go, because we have the perfect leader, we have the perfect team. So Team Zimbabwe, let us register to vote. Let us continue to mobilize for change.